nigga down on glitz out like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to wanna imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish rap, most want it.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Junkins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Sanders now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
This is Genty on 2nd. You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now you're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, Mustang, 70 Lions, 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Throwing now off the play action. And he put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
It's this one to Myers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Rodney, 18 Rodney.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one finds Josh Downs. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Cougar 19,
A gain of 18 on the play.
60 Bison.
And the Browns
19,
first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Dragon 60.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 6. 76.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
And off head and left. It's Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It's him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 56. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down.
Here's Sanders now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-possession game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Raiders 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
19 tight.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
49-yard line.
On first down, Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They'll throw, third and long. That finds Besh, complete. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw right side, finds Besh. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
They are throwing it again. That's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Come on, set, go.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. He's at midfield. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready? 7, 6, 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
70 range, Panther 11, Panther 11, Warriors 17.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and short. Left side, that's there, cut! And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
The loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such value.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Viking 8.
From the red zone on 1st. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Browns take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
19 Tiger, 19 Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Cup 19.
To the air, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
on the set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pulled in by his back, White. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Raider first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. Hot, hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
70, what you got? Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Come on. 70,
They're going play action. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Carson Swessinger. There he goes on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
They give left side to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That finds Besh, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
Okay, that's far from the first time you've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Second down now, they need 7. Another give to Junkins. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Warriors, Buffalo 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 tight. Here we go. Mustang 70 Lions. Come 19, 16, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
19 Lions. 2. 7 Pirates. Panthers, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Brought in right side. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. Carlson now to add 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Check. Ready. Ready.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check smash. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
They'll toss it. Genty. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. Second and 3 now.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Check. Stop below 18. Ready.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Shut up.
Throwing off the play fake. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give left side, Judkins. He's off to the races! At the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Browns continue adding on to that lead.
Raiders 15.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again on 2nd. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Giving this to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
Back now, pressure coming. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
3, 70 Timberwolves.
Another one for Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So the Browns will take this win home with them.